The Life of a Showgirl's full 12-track list has been released by Taylor Swift, and we know the names of these songs, and we know they are being produced by Max Martin and Shellback. So we can now begin predicting what these songs will be about and what they will sound like, and we might already have an Easter egg exactly about what each track's vibe will be about. Before the announcement of TS12, Taylor Nation posted 12 photos of Taylor in orange on the Eras tour, and I reckon each of these photos actually corresponds to their track number. For example, the final photo was of Taylor with Sabrina Carpenter, and the final track on The Life of a Showgirl is The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter. Then there is other clues, like how the fifth photo is of Taylor at the piano playing Champagne Problems, and that makes sense as we know track 5s are notorious for being the biggest, saddest, emotional roller coasters of the album. So can we use this Taylor Nation post and the track titles to work out what each track will actually be about? Well, track 1 is called The Fate of Ophelia, which of course looks at Shakespeare's Hamlet, but has the character Ophelia, who is destroyed by the patriarchy to the point where she goes insane and drowns herself. Now it looks very similar to the cover photo of Taylor in water glammed up, but Taylor Nation's photo for this is of the 1989 era, so will this track be a play on the tragedy and make it an all-out pop banger similar to 1989's intro track Welcome to New York or Reputation's Ready for It? Taylor Swift already changed the ending of Romeo and Juliet from a tragedy to a celebration of a wedding in Love Story, so she could be doing the same thing here, where Taylor shows that she, as the showgirl, has changed Ophelia's fate. Track 2 is Elizabeth Taylor and shows Taylor in the orange lover bodysuit for Cruel Summer. Elizabeth Taylor was known for her beauty and dramatic, volatile on-screen persona, so this could be a lover vibe pop song similar to Cruel Summer about Taylor's dramatic unpredictability. Track 3 is called Opalite, and again it shows a picture of Taylor dancing to Cruel Summer. Opalite is a man-made opalescent glass that is often used in jewelry and decorations which can shimmer and reflect. Now this could look at the shininess of being the showgirl, the glimmer with it, and since it's a lover track, it could look at her and Travis, their relationship through that lens. It could be similar to Mirrorball, being reflecting, maybe a bit of Bejeweled in there, something like that. Track 4 uses a picture from the man and is called Father Figure. Now this is definitely leaning me to think that this will be about the father figures Taylor has had, positive and negative, that has brought her up to being the showgirl, particularly her reclaiming back her masters after her father figures Scott Bruschetta and other men in the industry like Scooter Braun, all of that scandal. Very much a feminist power play. Track 5 is of course the emotional Evermore Champagne Problems and is called Eldest Daughter. Similar to the theme she discusses in Folklore and Evermore, I imagine it will be a self-reflective piece about the weight she has to carry being this showgirl and helping other young artists like Sabrina Carpenter and Gracie Abrams. It could again relate to the challenges of gaining back her masters. Track 6 is called Ruin the Friendship and shows Taylor very happy in the lover era. Track 6s are usually a lot more upbeat to take away from the emotional track 5, and judging by Taylor's smile here, I reckon this will be a huge pop hit on why Taylor Swift can take back revenge. Track 7 shows Taylor in the Evermore era again with Marjorie and is called Actually Romantic. Now I can imagine this being a love letter to Travis and how Taylor has to deal with relationships as the showgirl and how her past relationships have failed because of her stardom. A very self-reflective piece. Track 8 is called Wishlist with dollar signs and shows Taylor at the piano for a surprise song. Now I think this is going to be a more piano ballad, maybe thinking about how she always dreamt of being the showgirl, but actually you should be very careful what you wish for. Maybe money doesn't always bring happiness, for example. Track 9 is called Wood and shows Taylor in the 1989 era. I reckon this is going to be another massive pop hit, similar vibes to 1989. I have no idea what Wood could be referring to, but I'm here for it. Track 10 is called Cancelled and the picture of Taylor in the lover era with her guitar. It could be a more acoustic piece, maybe similar to the actual song Lover. It could therefore be a love song to Travis about how their love can overcome any cancellation and the hardships that come along with this showgirl life. Track 11 is called Honey and shows Taylor performing The Man. Now honey can often be used as a derogatory, misogynistic term for women in the music industry, and so I reckon this will be another pop direct direct hit towards the people in the industry who doubted Taylor could make it or tried to sabotage her career, or any men who basically tried to ruin what she has been going up for, and that actually she's going to show them that she's not honey, she's way bigger than that. And track 12 is of course The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter. I think it's safe to say that this will be an epic pop banger, probably linking to Sabrina's sound for Man's Best Friend and looking at the different lives of showgirls throughout the generations. But those are my predictions for what I think each track will sound like from The Life of a Showgirl. I'm so excited to hear this brand new album. And do you reckon this Taylor Nation post is actually an Easter egg corresponding to those track names? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and as always, we've been here on Gate of Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.